Here at Bridge Academy, we're a great organization. We service adults with disabilities, and we're kind of unique in that we have the opportunity to provide activities for them on a daily basis that they would normally not be able to do.
Baseball, you can make new friends.
Thank you.
What I like is the YMCA.
We have two locations. Our program in Bellevue is on Thursdays, and we are hoping very soon to add a couple more days because we have a lot of participants that are excited to come and would like to have the opportunity to have this program available more days than just one in the Bellevue location. Our program in Carnation is a little bit more mobile than our program in Bellevue at the moment. They have a bus that they jump on every morning, and they get to go out and discover things, and it takes them to places that normally we wouldn't be able to go to. So we're super excited to have that opportunity. They have the opportunity to go to our fitness club. They go swimming. It just makes them feel like they're a part of the community. We actually get them out in the community. They do service out in the community. In fact, just a couple of days ago, they had the opportunity to help a family in Duval. They are moving and they needed some help getting rid of some of their clothing and books, and so we sent our crew over there and they loaded on the bus, and then they loaded off the bus, and they were able to help this family and also help us because once every 3 months we have a clothing drive that we do with Value Village to raise money for our program. We also have a volunteer that comes to our Bellevue location. His name is Mike, and he provides martial arts for them, and it's a wonderful opportunity for our participants to interact and get involved in something that they normally wouldn't have the opportunity to do.
This is a very rewarding thing for me to do. I get to make new friends and introduce people to some concepts about physical fitness that maybe they previously didn't know, and I can see them working hard and improving their bodies, drawing a connection between the mind and the body. You know, perhaps in some small way that's going to help them as they're going through their lives. Perhaps they'll be a little less prone to injuries. Maybe they'll be a little less prone to falling at some point. And they'll just enjoy the benefits of exercise and fitness that so many of us take for granted.
I'm Buff Heffernan. I am the mom of Riley Heffernan, who's 25 years old, and he has Down syndrome. And we are so fortunate to have found Bridge of Promise. As a parent of an adult with a disability, you worry that your child is going to be spending time alone. School programs have long since been completed, and there are not many programs that are available for young adults that have special needs.
Good evening and welcome to Dateline. I'm Lester Holt. All parents want a bright future for their children. But what if the one thing that can help them get there is taken away? Dateline has spent 3 years investigating what happens when young adults with certain special needs age out of the education system. They and their families pay a steep price, and just maybe, so do the rest of us.
For the last 3 years, Dateline's cameras have chronicled the lives of these two families.
I wake up every morning drenched in sweat and worried about what am I going to do about Eric.
That's because when Eric and Nick leave school, they will lose the specialized help and structure they've had for most of their lives. And there's no equivalent state or federal support required to take over. Parents of children with autism compare it to falling off a cliff.
Happy graduation, everything that we've worked for, we are taking it away, and you will leap off a cliff into nothingness. Right now, the picture is nothingness, it's black.
Bridge of Promise fills that gap. It is a godsend for parents like me.
We moved to Seattle in September of last year after 5 years in Oklahoma, and we were used to in Oklahoma waiting for services for Alicia. The waiting list there is 7 years plus for services, and we were there for 5 years, so we never really got services lined up with Alicia. So we were preparing for the worst coming to Washington, and we're very happily surprised that she was able to get into Bridge relatively quickly, and it's been a great experience for her and for us.
Bridge Academy reminds me of going to a lawn friends to make new friends and make new people to hang out with.
Oh, it's just been very fulfilling. The change that I've seen is that he's looking forward to new things, and the calendar that the Bridge Academy staff puts together is diverse and fun and interesting, and it's really been a good change for us.
To have a place where our son can go and have meaningful activities during the day and spend time with friends and come home and have things to talk about.
It doesn't matter what their disability is, that our staff makes for certain that they feel like they can accomplish something, and it looks different for everyone, but it's so important for them because they leave feeling successful and like they've accomplished something, and it really actually warms my heart to see the success they feel when they've accomplished something that maybe they didn't think they could.
Adults really need a special place to go so that they can feel like they're worth something and they can do something. They're not sitting in a chair in front of a TV all day. I can't imagine anything that would be worse than that.
Thank you to all who donate to Bridge Academy.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'd really like to thank each and every one of you in this room for your generosity and to tell you what a difference you are making for families like Riley's and all of the families that have been able to participate in Bridge of Promise.
Bridge Academy rocks.